everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Shaira and I'm a photographer based in Manila, Philippines. A lot of my videos are about thrifting and secondhand things and just a lot of ukay, so if you're into those sorts of things, I hope you stay and subscribe. I have a very exciting video today, well, exciting for me because I see this ukay a lot on YouTube and people have been talking about this ukay forever, but I've just never found myself there. I'm talking about the Intramuros Ukay in the BF condo building. I think that's along Solana Street in Intramuros. Anyway, the Google Map link will be down in the description box. But yeah, I finally went to the Intramuros Ukay and I didn't even plan the trip, or maybe I did, but I just so happened to be in the area for a wedding that I had to attend, and we had 3 or 4 hours between the wedding and the reception. The wedding was in St. Augustine Church. I told my brother, I think it's a sign. I think we have to go to the Intramuros Ukay because we had nothing else to do for 3 or 4 hours and we were literally right there already. I brought extra clothes so that I could change into something more comfortable while thrifting because I had on a really long vintage gown. My brother was in a 3-piece suit and leather shoes. He didn't really change anymore, but I wanted to be comfortable while thrifting. There were 2 or 3 stores that first time we went. So I'm going to show you the things that I found in those stores first. Afterwards, I'm going to show you what I bought during the second time I went, which was more recent. The prices are actually great. There were things for 50, 65. I think even new arrival was just 260. So not bad at all. Sometimes I go to ukays where the new arrival things are like 580, 480. So it was really a pleasant surprise when we went to Intramuros. Anyway, let me just get the clothes out. I'm so happy with the things I got and I hope you like the way I styled them too. I'm going to show you a couple of items from my first haul, but I do have a TikTok video where I showed everything I was able to get. I also styled them as well, and then the videos you're going to see are also from that TikTok video, so it's going to be a pretty fast run through of the items from that first haul. I'm going to start with a long dressy casual statement dress. This was a great find. I think it was one of the first things I saw when I entered this particular store. It's this Vivienne Tam dress. I'm pretty sure this is vintage or almost vintage. So this is what it looks like. The sash is in front and then it has an asymmetrical hem. I really can't pinpoint what I'm trying to reference, but I really wanted to make this a cool look, so I paired it with a sheer long sleeve turtleneck in orange and yellow and brown, so I think that really complements this dress quite well. I also found a pair of shades in an estate sale. They're a shape I wouldn't normally wear, but I think they go with this dress quite well. Just to add that last bit of fun and interest, I decided I would bring out the oranges of the outfit a bit more with these boots. So these boots are from my Perth thrift haul, one of my favorite hauls I've ever done. The next piece is typical of what I would normally look for in ukays. Printed long sleeve tops. This is a really vintage looking print. I have a book called California Home Book. I think it's what it's called, but it has giant flowers on the cover. So this top reminded me a lot of that. I really love 1970s wildflowers, like California desert flowers. I have them on my elbow even. I'm really drawn to those kinds of flowers. I decided to go with a pair of yellow corduroy pants to go with this top. I feel like this can make a nice summer outfit. Really colorful, really sunny, worn with another colorful shoe or maybe a fun bag. Its fabric is very casual and also cool to the touch, so it really would be a great addition to your summer wardrobe. This next piece is also something I usually go for when I visit ukays. It's a long dress that's loose and very comfortable, and I usually wear these things when I run errands or go to HMR or surplus shops or the grocery. Anything that requires me to walk around or pick up things. I really like wearing things that are just loose and flowy and easy to throw on. I would wear this with sneakers or sandals and a cute tote bag. It's a really easy look to put together, so I'm really glad I got this one. Now, I wasn't looking for bags, but my brother happens to have a talent for finding great bags, things we can put our camera equipment in, and he kind of knows what I like or what I look for in bags, and he found this gigantic leather patchwork bag. It has very thick leather and I love the patchwork detailing. There's no label on it and there's no tag, but I can definitely say it's leather. It has a good weight to it. It smells like leather. It smells really good. It has a lot of compartments inside, which is both a pro and a con. Although I can put so many things inside, I will need an organizer at some point because the pockets are really confusing. I bring this all the time. It's a great addition to my bag collection. I have an Ukay Ukay bag collection that I should put up here and also down below. And I think I need to do an updated Ukay Ukay bag collection because it has not really grown. It's changed quite a bit since I shot that video. So this is a swimsuit that I found after I had checked out. That always happens, like you find things while you're paying. So this swimsuit has that 1970s feel. I immediately imagined wearing it with really high-waist dead stock 70s jeans with a flare and platform sandals and a fringe bag. You know the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I feel like this would be something that would be great in that movie. So I decided to wear it with cream-colored wide leg pants. I just thought it brought everything together. I also put on an olive green cardigan just so that the focus would be on the stripes a little bit more. And those are the things we found during our first trip to Intramuros. We of course got more, but those are my brother's things. Now I'm going to be showing you the things I found the second time we went, the more recent trip. We went back because I was really hoping to find similar dresses to the ones I found previously. I actually ended up finding more tops than dresses, but I want to show you the small items first because these were the cheapest. This bag, for example, was just 50 pesos. It's a furry, really cute bag. I don't know what this material is, but it resembles the Saffiano leather. It's obviously not, but I feel like this would be a cute little 1999 moment. I think it would hold a lot. It's just loose inside. And then inside I have a pair of tights. I love wearing tights, especially when we travel abroad during colder months. I always put on a cute dress and thick tights. These were just 30 pesos. Brand new. It didn't come in packaging, but they look pretty brand new to me, so I scooped those up. I think there was also a scarf. So this scarf was only 20 pesos. Again, if you look through some of my, well, a lot of my pictures, I always try to wear a neck scarf. This is pretty cute with what I'm wearing. I also still enjoy buying things for other people. I think it's just a need to dig and then justify the purchase. So I end up buying things for my friends. I just randomly send them my Ukay finds. I hope they're okay with that. But this one, for example, is for Zild. I did ask him if he wanted it. He has this emo punk phase going on for 2022, so I thought this would be nice to add to his growing punk wardrobe. I really don't have much to contribute to his current style, but it's nice to know that I can, or try, once in a while. I feel like he would wear this with a tank top and really loose cargo pants and spiky shoes. let's see how he's gonna style that. So I think I'm gonna go with a dress. Like I said earlier, the reason for going back to Intramuros was to find nice dresses, and I did end up finding one. There are more, but I think I have more self-control now, and also I don't have space in my closet anymore, so I really try to limit the things I buy. I still apply my 1 in, 2 out rule as much as I can, although I have to admit sometimes it's just 1 in, 1 out. It's really honestly hard to let go, but we have another Ukay garage sale this coming October, so please mark your calendars. It was a really fun event that we had last May. So happy to see everyone. But yeah, back to the dress. This is a 90s print if I ever saw one. I am sure my mom wore stuff like this back then. It's also loose fitting. I love the fabric. It's a great summer material. It zips down the back, and you can see that the colors are very warm and autumny. This dress I tried to style 2 ways because I just honestly couldn't make up my mind. Obviously this is something you can wear on its own, just like this, with a pair of sandals or boots, or anything actually would go with this dress. The first look I tried with this was to wear a white tee underneath. That's a very 90s thing, as I recall. And then I wanted to bring out the reds a little bit more, so I pulled out a vest. This is also another 90s staple. And then I have these dark brown braided sandals that I found on IG. These are also vintage leather sandals. So I thought that went perfectly with the pattern on this dress. And then to give it that authentic 90s look, I pulled out my mom's Esprit bag that she wore so much when I was small. And I think this would not look out of place at all in a yearbook from that era. And then the next look I tried, I remember that I used to wear a lot of denim vests when I was young, and thought that would also look good on this. I just took out the white shirt so that the denim would be more the focal point of the outfit. Now this denim vest was also from Instagram, and it has an awesome boot print at the back and also details on the collar. I decided to pull out the green color from the detail on the back and picked out green mules to go with that. I also paired it with a big brown bag that's kind of western looking that I found in Makati Square. Since we're on the topic of the 90s, these next 2 pieces are going to be kind of throwbacks to the things I used to wear back in the day. So this floral polo, I really was thinking twice about getting because I have a lot of floral polos already, but I decided to get it anyway because it's a thicker fabric that I can use for my outdoor shoots. It's going to be more protective against the sun than some of the other floral prints that I have. And because I wanted to get this for that kind of utilitarian purpose, or for that practical purpose, I went with my staple overalls. I loved wearing overalls. I wear overalls to this day. I find that they're great shoot outfits, or like shoot uniforms. From 1993 or 1994 when I wore those outfits, let's fast forward to 98 or 99 or like the early 2000s with this dress. I almost didn't see this. It was kind of tucked in between, like it was just squished between a lot of other dresses, and it was just this tiny piece of pink velvet that was kind of peeking out. I was so glad I pulled it out because this dress is so beautiful. I don't normally go for velvety dresses because I find that they are a little bulky in places. Like it's kind of difficult to figure out the shape you want to get when you have velvet dresses. But this one I couldn't resist. I really love the color. It's such a saturated pink, and the red roses are beautiful too. Since it has that late 90s feel, I decided to style it in a manner I would have worn also back in the day. I loved wearing shawls. I would collect shawls, I think from Green Hills shopping center even. I know that's where I got a lot of my shawls, and then I tie them around my arms like that. And then I even wore these chokers and platform sandals. So this outfit is again a nod to that era when I didn't really have fashion sense. I mean, I think I have like fashion sense now, but back then it was zero. So I think I was just following whatever I saw on Hilary Duff maybe. But I wore this dress with high velvet sandals, and then I also wore it with a black ribbon that I just used as a choker. I also have a big statement pendant that I found in Perth, I think, or Sydney during one of my trips. And then as a finale, the scarf. So this is a bright pink scarf that I found thrifting in Melbourne. This just gives me photo album feels. I'm pretty sure if I open one of my albums from 1999 or 1998, I'm gonna find a photo of me wearing something similar to this, and that kind of scares me. So here is yet again another paisley print. This is definitely oversized on me. It has no label, no tag, but what drew me to it were the cuffs or the wrists. These have a zip closure, and the sleeves are huge. So they come out like that. I don't have anything in this silhouette and print, so that's how I justified getting this, but also it's a gorgeous color, like a strawberry pink and purple and orange. It's just a really fun combination. So I could just wear this as is over a pair of flared pants. I chose hot pink pants because why not? And then I also have turquoise colored sandals just to kind of give contrast to this super pink loud outfit. And then I also have a magenta bag that I bought from Means and Objects. It's completely handmade and it's in limited quantities, I believe, so I was very lucky I was able to pick up this bag in this particular colorway, which is Rosas and Yema. It's actually a reversible bag. I'm gonna be putting the links down below. This seems like a really fun retro outfit that I would wear to a shoot maybe, or to an event. I also changed out the sandals. I went with another local piece, so these sandals were made by Juanita Studio. And the last piece from this haul is another thing that you can wear to an event. If you watched my Tagaytay Ukay haul, I found something similar to this, like in a similar material. So this reminds me more of a crepe kind of fabric. This feels like something I would get from a designer top or designer gown. It has ruffles cascading along the arms and along the front. It's a really beautiful pale salmon color. I think this would work both casually and more dressy. I mean, it would look great with jeans and casual sandals, but it would also look good with silk pants. I decided to wear it with something more unexpected. I looked through my skirts because I rarely wear skirts anymore. I found this plaid cream and brown and mocha skirt with the cutest buttons, and I think that really works well with this top. I really should have worn this with a belt. If you can just imagine this with a belt to cover the top part of the skirt, it would be so perfect. I just forgot to do it for this video. And then I also have on a shoulder bag that I found in a Japan surplus. So those were the things I found during those two trips to the Intramuros Ukay. Again, the links or the information will be in the description box below. And if you want to see my outfits or how I wear my Ukay finds, you may visit my Instagram account dedicated to my Ukay outfits, which is shiraluna.wardrobe. I also have 7 other accounts that are right here, so that's everything from my commercial work, my personal work, my dogs, my closet sale, my film photography, and my archives. They're just all right there if you want to take a peek. But thank you so much for your time today. I hope you enjoyed how I tried to put the pieces together, and I hope you picked up a few ideas from them. I hope to see you in my next video, and till then, happy thrifting everyone. Bye!